Hi everyone, welcome. This is Gem 314 Tarot. I hope I find you all well. Thank you for returning and hello if you are new. We're doing the moon in Capricorn today, so Capricorn placements, you are up. The moon in Capricorn is aspected to Mercury in Cancer now. In opposition, okay? So a Capricorn moon has us keeping a tight rein on our emotions. It reminds me of the King of Cups energy that's been prominent lately, being master of his emotions, not their servant, okay? Meanwhile, Mercury in Cancer wants nothing more than to just explore and express those emotions. So these next 2 days will have us really trying to get a hold on what we feel, trying to organize it, analyze it, and concentrate on what's valuable to creating a practical reality, okay? I mean, emotions are usually very fluid and very misunderstood sometimes. Analytical one moment and sensitive the next. So oppositions aren't always harsh or negatives. Often they allow us the opportunity to balance two energies that might normally not play well together. Mercury is logical and observant and unbiased. Passing through Cancer, the moody, sweet, intuitive crab, it brings the siren's ethereal voice structure, truth, and creativity. The moon brings stern Capricorn some softness, reflection, and sensitivity. So let's go to the tarot and see how that might play out for the collective today. Excuse me. I laid out the Animal Wisdom deck for seen and unseen, past, present, future. In the past, in the scene, we have the Ten of Shells. So there was some beautiful, emotionally fulfilling arrangement here, okay? Ten of Cups, this is hippo energy, it's community, it's love, it's providing for safety, it's happiness, harmony, and practicality, okay? Excuse me. It's emotional abundance, strength, and peace, all right? Let your... Oh, crap. Give you... Oh, it says float, float in happiness and love fiercely. That's a key. Hippos are known to be very fierce, very quick. I don't want to say they were quick tempered, but they lull around, big. I don't want to say fat, but big, fat, and happy, right? That's how your heart feels in a 10 of cups situation. Just fat and happy. Eating watermelon, floating in the beautiful waters of your emotional happiness. But if anything comes to disrupt those waters, or charges at their young, or, tries to disturb the peace of the watering hole, those hippos can be some of the most ferocious animals on the planet, okay? So this has a real feeling of protectiveness of whatever that 10 of cups situation is. In the unseen, we have the ibis as the queen of swords, okay? The nurturer of feathers. Feathers and swords, this is intellect, this is knowledge, this is truth. And the ibis also gives us integrity and wisdom. It says be observant for the right timing. This is also has something to do with timing your judgment, okay? The Queen of Swords, whereas the King of Swords is judge and jury, The Queen of Swords is the executioner. She's the one that swings the sword. The king, he just passes the judgment call, okay? So, but this is telling us there is a time and a place to swing that sword. And you might need a moment to take in all the information and judge compassionately, okay? So there's unbiased, fair decisions. She might be stern, but she is compromising. There's also an energy of cooperation here. The key to this card is judge with integrity and wisdom. So in the unseen, somebody is withholding their judgment on a situation, okay? Because they know that once they swing that sword, that judgment is final, all right? So there's something about a judgment call on this 10 of shells, this 10 of cups situation. Now, mind you, this is in the past position, but it depends on where everybody is in their timeline. Put yourself where you resonate, okay? In the present, we have the scarab beetle, which is the 10 of branches or the 10 of wands. This is the ending of a painful cycle, a burdensome cycle. Now, the 10 of swords to me is more of a painful cycle because it's a cycle of things that were in the mind. The swords are always in the mind, okay? But the branches, which are wands, is something that was active in our reality, okay? So this is an end, a release. It says transform and stay steady. Don't push yourself beyond your endurance or exceed your limits, okay? Review your accomplishments. That's another thing. This is the end of a cycle where now you're reaping your accomplishments. It says release the old and transform past it. So there's an opportunity to end something that was burdensome. Sorry. The thing I noticed about the 10 of branches here with the scarab beetle is that 4 of these branches are on fire, which brought to mind to me the 4 of wands. Okay, the 4 of wands is the forming of a new foundation of something that could lead to another 10 of cups or 10 of pentacles. It's the active making of a new situation with somebody else, okay? Usually for love and family, it's like a renewing of um, a beautiful collaboration, okay? In the unseen position here in the present, we've got the tiger, the king of wands. So this says like master of your domain kind of energy. It's confident, courageous, and proud. He has a very large presence. So it's like you're taking up presence in your own energy, whereas maybe you had been diminishing your power or your influence or your presence in a situation. Now the King of Wands is giving you the energy to actually take charge of your situation or of your life, or take charge of this ending, okay? This ending, this 10 of branches. This 10 of shells is also an ending, but it's more of a culmination of goodness, okay? But the 10 of branches is the culmination of something that was burdensome. So here, the key to this card is wherever you wander, you rule, okay? And the tiger, it's not necessarily migratory, but he does have a large like habitat, and he does wander in that habitat to make sure that everything's kosher. The other thing I get from tiger is a feeling of shape-shifting or transformation. And I get that because when a tiger bends down into drink water or feed or something, when his head is down, okay, when his attention is not forward and upward, when his head is down, his ears pin back, and on the back of his ears are these big spots. And when he lowers his head, the whole back of his head, his shoulders, and the front, the top of his forehead look like a big face. So it's like even when you're not particularly paying attention to something, your antenna are still up and you are still in a crouching stance of protection, okay? It's like you're saying, I might not have eyes on you at the moment, but I see you. I know you're in my energy, and I'm not one to be messed with. So there's something here where something is ending. Now, the interesting thing about the 10 of branches, like I was saying with the scarab beetle, is that 4 of them are on fire, and it reminded me of the 4 of wands. When I continued laying out cards, the last card here in the future in the unseen is the 4 of branches. And this came out yesterday, I believe, for the uncomfortable solstice reading. There was a 4 of branches in the past in the scene, and it was the king of cups. The king of cups was running from something, okay? So this might be the ending of a 10 of shells, 10 of cups situation that actually turned into something burdensome. Now remember I said that the hippos are happy and fat and just content in their watering hole. But the tiger, I feel, is coming towards the watering hole in order to partake. And that's why I was saying when a tiger bends his head down to drink from the water, that his ears go up and it looks like a big face that's staring out at anyone that might bum rush him while his head is down. So there was something in the water. There was something. Now remember, water is emotions. It's something that was in the feelings or in the emotional situation. So there was an ending here, but now there was now you're in your King of Wands energy where um you're taking part in something that maybe you had been separated from. In the rider no, in the easy tarot, the 10 of cups, it's a beautiful home scene, okay? There's rainbow above it, and there's a rainbow here in the 10 of shells card with the hippos. There's a beautiful rainbow. There's the cups in the sky, and they're all full and wonderful. But if in the easy tarot, there's a woman and her daughter and their cat, but the masculine isn't in the picture. So this always says to me that there was a beautiful content home made for other people that somebody kind of just felt like they didn't fit in, like they had done all that work to give it to other people, and then now coming in trying to partake of it, it makes them feel like a predator in their own energy, in the own situation, in something that should have been beautifully romantically and emotionally fulfilling. They felt like a stranger. They felt like they were intruding, and they felt almost like threatened because when the tiger dips his head to drink, he's in protection mode, right? He, the I'll link it in the description of what I'm talking about. I linked it before in another reading where the King of Wands came up, and it shows exactly how when the ears go back you can visualize the transformation of a larger, more um more intimidating tiger face while his head is down, okay? In the future here we have the 5 of shells. This is the jellyfish, and the 5 of shells is the 5 of cups. So there was something walked away from. There's regret here. Something was lost. Something was had to be released. something that it hurt to let it go. It hurt to see it spill. So there's all this water energy. We've got the ten of shells with the hippo, and they're just happy in the water. And then we have the five of cups, which is the spilling of that water, okay? And in between, we have the ten of branches, which is an ending to a burdensome situation. So in the jellyfish card, we have disappointment, regret, loss, and grief. There's setback here. There's self-blame. There was a cost here, and there was a call to forgive, okay, yourself. You have to forgive yourself for this loss. The key to this card here is obsessing over what is gone prevents joy in what remains, okay? And underneath that, in the future, in the unseen, what remains is a four of wands, this four of branches, okay? This firefly card. This says shine and celebrate, share and hope. It says plans are fertile, a foundation is forming. There's room for others. Love, joy, expansion, and new partnership, okay? There's balanced, stable growth. Gratitude attracts abundance. So the key to this card is sound structures bring partnerships. Again, this is a feeling that, like with the King of Cups in the last few readings, something was ended that looked beautiful on the surface because the ten of shells here with the hippo is in the scene. In the unseen, we've got the Queen of Swords, which is like passing judgment on something, but she does it with knowledge. She doesn't just jump the gun and pass judgment on something that she has, an inkling of or a feeling for. This is knowledge that took a while, right? So I kind of feel like High Priestess energy here in the idea that she was keeping track of things so that when the time came to when time came to call it, she had all that information to make an informed decision. This isn't an impulsive decision. This is an informed, strong, confident decision, okay? But it also, like I said, it had something to do with timing. Then so the ending of that, it's like there was more burden here than joy, I heard. There was more burden than joy. Like I said, on the surface it was gorgeous. So maybe what it looked like to other people was that it was sweet and prosperous. It was equitable. It was well, what is it like when something is lighthearted and fun? It was like that. It was all good things. But underneath, what you weren't showing people was that you were keeping track of things that didn't feel right, okay? This is definitely feeling a lot like this moon in Capricorn. It's like putting structure to something emotional. Like also the moon being illusion. There may have been some kind of illusion over this 10 of shells here. This 10 of cups, it might have been fake. It might have been false. It might have been just a front, okay? And the Queen of Swords here was paying attention to the idea that this is not what it looks like. This is not what it looks like. Okay? In this card, I believe this is a sunset. It could be a sunrise, but I'm going to say it's a sunset because the moon is here too. See, here's the moon. The moon in Capricorn. That's interesting. The Queen of Swords to me is Aquarius, Libra energy. We've got the Ten of Shells. We've got the Ten of Branches. the Five of Shells, the Four of Branches, and the King of Wands, the King of Branches. A lot of fire energy, a lot of water energy. So there could be the people involved could have fire in their chart and water in their chart. And then with the Queen of Swords, that's air energy. So if I were to say so far with the prominent energy here, there is a Libra Aquarius and a Leo Sagittarius energy with some water like Cancer energy here. But the 10 to me is more like Pisces. We've got Pisces, and then the 10 here of fire would be Sagittarius again. Okay, so in the future, there is letting go of something, but underneath is the intent for another Four of Branches. So this ending of this 10 of Shells is giving way, even though there's regret and pain and grief, it's giving way to a new beginning, a new structure, okay? I'm hearing the song Demons by, oh shit, what's his name? James something. I'll link it in the description. The line that's coming to mind is when he says, deep in my structure, I still love her, but I need some sleep. So there's something here, there's a regret of losing something that you love, but you need rest now, okay? Like in the last reading, the Nine of Wands came out, which is reclamation after a battle. So there was something that took a lot out of you in this last cycle. And then and then now we have the 10 of Wands, which is the ending of that burden, okay? But there's got to be healing here. That's the thing with the 9 of Wands. It's like the wounded warrior card, they call it, because it was somebody who's been put through the ringer and now they're bandaged. They use the Eight of Wands to build boundaries for themselves, and then they have that one wand that's the last of their vitality in order to prop themselves up so that they can recover. Now we have moved up to the 10 of Wands, which is the ending of that. Again, I have to reiterate that 4 of these wands are on fire, which reminds me of the 4 of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Wands in the future. So even ending this burdensome cycle, which I believe is linked to this 10 of Shells over here, there's still a fire burning for a 4 of Wands. And then it's like, look, he's got too many branches, right? And now he's got to let some go. But the ones that are still ignited in his heart, there's 4 here. Because even after he lets go of this cycle, the intent is for a stable 4 of Wands relationship, okay? And in order to create that, we are going to have to go to the next set of cards so that we can get some insight. So we have a queen and a king here. A Queen of Swords has called judgment on something, or someone in their Queen of Swords energy. Like I said, the King of Swords is the judge and jury, but the Queen of Swords is the executioner. So even if this is a masculine, he finally went into Queen of Swords energy and swung the blade, okay? Now somebody is in their King of Wands energy where they are I see him walking through his environment, like taking stock of things, making sure that there's nobody in there that's not supposed to be there. Because it's like he used these 4 branches that are on fire to do one of those burn things where it's a controlled burn. like out when you want to clear away debris in a something that in land that's being prepared for farmland, it's a slash and burn. They'll burn away the undergrowth, and that's what I feel like he's doing with these four wands that are on fire in this ending of this. I heard slash and burn, but I also, they reminded me of something that I always say is a Libra quality, and that is that once it takes Libra forever to decide to end something, but once it's ended, it's scorched earth. It is nuclear fallout, scorched earth, salt the ground behind me. You are dead to me. This is done. And we will never revisit that land again. So that's what this feels like with the scarab beetle. I imagine him, they just showed me a visual of this looking like a wheel, and he's like, Papa's got to keep it rolling, and he just rolls on out of that situation. And as he's rolling, these four wands are setting fire to everything behind him. Okay, that's what I feel like. And since this is in the scene, a scene position, which means this is energy that's out in the open, I feel like what people are seeing is that the situation was fine and happy, and you set fire to it and ran. And then now, with the five of shells here in the future in the scene position, it's like people are passing judgment that you're going to regret this. That's what I hear them saying. You're going to regret this. There was nothing wrong with this, and you set fire to it all. And, oh, I heard Adele set fire to the rain. And you're going to be disappointed, and this is going to be a big setback for you, for us, for everything. And that kind of thing can put people in a position of self-blame and non-forgive, like I'll never forgive you for this, and then they'll never forgive themselves for this, something like that. But I mean, yes, it looked fine on the surface, but there was something lacking here. There was something lacking. Now, in the unseen, we've got Queen of Swords. Like, she knew. She knew. Look at the ibis. The feather is right on top of her head. She had the insight. The knowledge was there. The truth was on her mind. Okay? And in the unseen here, now she's in King of Wands energy, where it's like, I'm still in charge of my life. I am taking control. I am in protection mode, because when I came to the watering hole that I myself had a hand in making, I felt threatened. There was a threat there, and I had to put up the ears, quote unquote, like I was describing with the tiger ears. When they put their ears back, there's eyes on the back of their heads, okay? So that's what people didn't see. There were eyes on the back of your head. You had this intuition. You had this quote unquote sneaking suspicion that there was something in the unseen that just wasn't right, and it felt threatening. So you had to come from ibis energy to tiger energy, okay? Now the tiger here on his heart chakra has the sun. So that means that you are in full capacity, full energy. You are, clearing your throat in order to roar that you are, as I heard, I'm back. I am done with this. I'm in my full power, and I'm taking charge, okay? Because in the unseen, we're still in the unseen energy here with ibis, tiger, and firefly. The reason that this is all in the unseen is because there's an establishment of something else, okay, or a working towards that establishment. It's like I said, this is a reboot of something that, maybe this watering hole here, maybe it wasn't as clear and clean and content as it looked on the surface. Okay, there was something in there. because the tiger coming to that water felt threatened, okay, or felt unsafe, or felt like a stranger in his own situation. So he just said, fuck this shit, I'm out, you know. And yes, there was a letting go. We might drop the tower, I don't feel it yet, but the five of shells here with the five of cups, traditionally this is someone mourning over the loss of three cups, okay. But the three of cups is camaraderie and celebration and ease and friendship, and all those good things about being in a connection with like-minded people, but that was let go of or lost in some way. Now, the person in the card, sometimes it's interpreted that they're crying over quote unquote spilled milk, and they don't realize that there's a two of cups behind them. In some interpretations, he knows that that two of cups is behind him, and it's behind him because he's protecting it, okay. He's letting go of that three of cups that spilled. Maybe there was not a good connection there. Maybe that, because a lot of times the three of cups can be interpreted as third party energy, it can be interpreted as gossip, or something, it's like, I heard subterfuge, like there was a spy in the mix or something. There was somebody untrustworthy in the mix, right? And he kicked those cups over, and he's like, damn, I regret that. But it's more along the lines of, I regret letting them get the best of me. That's how I feel in this spread. No, the I regret letting them get the best of me isn't always an interpretation of the three of cups, but that's what I'm getting with the rest of the cards in this spread. So it was like, damn, they really got one over on me. However, what they don't know is that I'm protecting a two of cups that they don't know about. For the reason being, in the hidden energy is the intent of rebuilding a new sturdy four of wands. So let's go ahead to the easy tarot and get some clarification. Everything is shuffled. Let's just wake them up. Can we please get clarification on the 10 of shells in the past? What was the happy home on the surface? The happy love. There's a rainbow here. So it was like this was the answer to all your prayers. That's two. Oh, a six of cups. Interesting. A six of cups with the Empress. I might take that. So, Taurus and Libra energy again. Empress came up a couple days ago in the future position, I think. There was a 10 of shells here, and the six of cups with an Empress was on their mind. Now, also, in the collective, in this Capricorn energy, this could be a 10 of cups situation with a six of cups from the past, a nostalgia, loving it, connection from the past, with a Empress energy, which is Taurus and Libra. However, I feel like what was on his mind, I feel like the muck in the mix was the memories of a six of cups, okay? Six of cups is nostalgia. It's nostalgia for a connection that was pure and innocent from the past, childlike in the way that it was just beginning. It was in its beginning phase. It was pure. It was new. This is a relationship that was gorgeous because life hadn't tested it yet. It didn't have a chance to develop past a childlike phase. So there was, what's the word? Infatuation here. But there was also friendship. There was ease. There was no troubles here yet. There was, you know, all of these cups are full with flowers. And a lot of times to me, flowers represent memories. They also represent promises. They represent fertile the fertile idea of a beautiful future, okay? And on top of that was this Empress energy, something that was in development, something that could have come to fruition very powerfully. And it's with Venus energy, and Venus rules Libra and Taurus, okay? In the unseen, with this Queen of Swords, please clarify the ibis and the unseen in the past. Yeah, this might have been something where like this person had a infatuation from the past and it was brought to the surface. Like it's not in the unseen anymore. It's out in the open. No, that's too many. We got oh yeah, that's way too many. Ooh, Lovers, Ace of Swords. Oh my God. See, Lovers, Ace of Swords. The choice came to the forefront. Please clarify the Queen of Swords, Ibis energy. Oh, thank you. Oh, Strength, Leo energy. Yeah, they had to really um get a grip, get a hold on them. What were we talking about in the zodiac write up earlier in the intro? Getting a hold on your emotions, that Capricorn moon. Okay, was this an illusion? Like I said, the moon is illusion. And no, mommy, no, I'm busy. Strength is Leo energy, so that I feel like with oh hi, everybody say hi to Huey. Say no, okay, but late no, ma'am. All right, I'll give her like a couple seconds here while I talk about this. So, strength on the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords energy is Libra or Aquarius. Strength is Leo. Now, I recognize my whole fucking chart is on the table right now. So this is really weird. Um, hi. I am Libra Sun with Leo Moon. And right here we've got Libra and Aquarius energy with the Queen of Swords, which, you know, traditionally Libra energy, with strength here on top, which is Leo. So, ma'am, you are beautiful and cute, but you're in the way. Hi. Can you get down, please? Get down, please. She thinks that when I sit at the table, it's time for her to come up and get attention. But you ignore me all day until I press record. Oh, sorry, Mama. Okay. Sorry for the distraction. um, yeah, this is, I got to get a hold on my emotions. I got to get a hold on what this information is. I have to figure out what this means. That's kind of what these two cards together tell me. I have to figure out what this means and I have to get control of it. Okay? That's in the unseen. In the present here, 10 of Branches, Scarab Beetle. Please clarify the 10 of Wands and the scene in the present. What is the ending of this cycle? The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Okay, the Hierophant is tradition, though. It's very structured. It's very dogmatic. It's interesting. It has because it's Earth energy. I was gonna say it has Capricorn energy all over it because it's obligation and responsibility and things like that. It's what's written into the structure. If there's that structure again, deep in my structure, I think I still love her, but I need some sleep. So I'm gonna link that song in the description. The chorus goes, how does it go? I thought my demons were almost defeated, but you took their side and you pulled them to freedom. They know my secrets and won't let me go. So yeah, there's something here where it's like there was I heard emotional blackmail is here. Emotional blackmail. You're gonna regret this. We had a contract. That's that Hierophant card. There was commitment here that was taken before God and family. Okay, that family with the 10 of shells. There was commitment here before God and family, and you set it on fire. So the Hierophant to me is, it's a pope, it's the high priest, okay? So we might get high priestess showing up. But to me, the Pope card, quote unquote, he is the keeper, the interpreter, and the teacher of divine law. He is the one that holds the keys to the Akashic records. In the Akashic records is every soul contract we have made, past, present, future. Okay? This is a soul contract from way back. That's why we have the Six of Cups here. Okay? This is like twin flame energy. We had the Two of Cups here in the 5 and the 4 of branches. So there might be regret about on the inability to create a 4 of branches with some kind of 6 of cups energy that has the Empress all over it. Okay? In the unseen, we've got King of Wands here. That's Leo Sagittarius energy. Ooh, Tower tried to come out, but let's see. See, what did I say about the 5 of shells? I'm like, I don't see the Tower, but I feel it. Like there was an ending here. Please clarify now who is in their King of Wands energy. The Tiger in the unseen, please. This could also be a Leo or Sagittarius in the mix that's not in the open, like somebody coming towards the situation. A King of Wands, somebody with Leo or Sagittarius in their chart. 8 of Cups, the walking away. Yeah. 10 of branches, 5 of shells, 8 of cups. These cups were empty. Okay, there was nothing in them. He went through all that trouble. This King of Wands went through all that trouble to set him up, to have them full. And under the moon, again, moon energy, Capricorn moon, he's walking away. It's like he is turned towards the moon asking, what was the illusion? Please clear the clouds away from this. Okay? In the future, we've got jellyfish, 5 of shells, 5 of cups. Please clarify the 5 of cups in the future. Clarify the 5 of cups in the future, please. That's too many. 5 of cups in the future. The Ace of Cups tried to come out. 5 of Cups in the future, please. The cards are sticky again. It is super humid today. It's been storming all day. There's still remnants of yesterday's uncomfortable feeling from the solstice energy, but it was storming, so it's very humid, very muggy, but it's only 65 degrees, so it's chilly, so it's extremely uncomfortable. I'm chilly but sweaty. I hate this, okay? Oh, look at that. Queen of Cups. So that's Pisces energy, but it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This Queen of Cups is coming forward with her cup open, okay? And she's handing it. It's like, oh, okay. They're showing me somebody coming forward to replace a cup that was lost in this 5 of shells, this regret. I heard, don't worry, I'm here to replace that love. You didn't lose anything. You're making room for something else. Okay? And there's regret here. Yes, there's grief. Yes, it hurt. You don't see that it's for the best because you spent so much time setting up those cups, okay? There is some earth energy here with the Hierophant and the Empress. The Hierophant is Taurus proper. The Empress is Libra and Taurus. The 8 of Cups is walking away, but it always gives me a feeling like this is going to take some time because he's got to traverse over these dark mountains. Okay? The sun has set on this cycle. These 8 of Cups are now empty. And he's walking away, but it's going to take a while. And it's even like he's looking off into the future, and he's seeing this Queen of Cups walking up to the Five of Cups that were spilled. And she's like, don't worry, I have this cup that will refill everything. Okay? In the future, in the unseen, the Four of Branches. Please clarify Firefly. Another thing here with Firefly, like I mentioned the other day, is that the Four of Branches here is being built on new ground, and right underneath it pops up a four-leaf clover. So I feel like it's being built with a little bit of luck. Okay? Please clarify the Four of Branches in the future. Firefly energy. What's in the unseen in this Four of Branches, please? Oh, the reason I was talking about the humidity is because my cards are sticky again, and I just powdered them the other day. I might have to do it again. Yeah. Okay, what's this? Ten of Wands again, the ending of a cycle. It's like, yeah. So I feel like he's saying I do, and they're both under the moon. There's lots of moon energy here. Or is this not the moon? This is the moon. Ten of Wands. Is that moon in Sagittarius? Moon in Leo? Oh, I hope not. I have moon in Leo. And then there's strength here, which is Leo. It's just, this is just like a regaining of strength kind of feeling. The Ten of Wands, again, is putting down that burden. There's a burden twice here. I feel like he might take up again, or he might be thinking underneath the moon in his emotions that maybe he should revisit that old Ten of Cups. But you ended that cycle. There was a Ten of Branches here in the scene. It's like people saw you end it. People saw you break your contract. People saw this queen come in to refill your love, refill your cup, heal you. This also could be, if this is you that's releasing this cycle, you're in a Queen of Cups energy in the future. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to share my love again. Okay? And I heard building this Four of Wands for somebody is the ending of that painful cycle. It's like I tried to end it over here, but was reminded that there was a contract. So I had to regain my strength and walked away again. So it feels like maybe there was an ending, and then there was like probably like an attempt to reconcile, because with Hierophant here, it's like, yeah, this is a contract that maybe can't end just yet, but then in the future it is the true ending. And then there's the Four of, or yeah. Okay, so there was so it's showing an ending twice. So what I'm thinking is they made the decision to end it, and then there was the walking away and the healing, and then the true end of it, right? It's like I ended this cycle, and then now I had to walk away and heal, and that was an ending of its own cycle. And then there's the Four of Branches underneath. There was something else, though. If this is two different people, both of them could be ending cycles, but they're out of sync a little bit, okay? That was coming up at the other readings too. Somebody, they're out of sync a little bit, but I feel like they're kind of realigning slowly, even though they might not feel it coming yet. But there's a Queen of Cups here. This is someone with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There's the Empress here, which is Libra and Taurus. Strength, which is Leo. Hierophant, Taurus. King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius. Ten of Wands on the Four of Branches. Yeah, this feels like just these two in the future is like the ending of that Four of Branches. Or this could be like somebody who moves on towards a Four of Branches, but maybe it doesn't work out. Or they could be thinking of going back to that Four of Branches. They could be going back to that old cycle just to, it's like just to make a call on it and like, nope, yep, it's done. Nope, I gotta end it. Nope, it's done. This time I'm sure, you know? So let's get a summary here real quick. So in the past, there was something about a 10 of cups, a wonderful, on the surface, a wonderful looking situation, emotionally fulfilling. Everybody was fat and happy. The waters were calm, and everybody was there together, cooperating. Okay, there was love here. There were kids here. There was protection here. There was plenty to eat, plenty to do, sunny days, and peaceful nights. Okay. Now on top of there's a Six of Cups and an Empress. So something about a Six of Cups relationship came to the surface with an Empress energy. So there was a need to get a hold of those feelings, those, like, now that this came to the surface, that is information that now has to be integrated into the reality. And the reality is there's something that needed to end. Okay? And in order to swing this sword, the person had to get a hold of their strength. The key to the strength card, it's an angel and a lion. You have to decide which one you are. Are you the angel that is taming the beast? Or are you the beast allowing yourself to be tamed? Okay? And that's the decision that the Queen of Swords in this Ibis energy is making. Am I going to allow this situation to rule me, or am I going to find my strength to rule this situation? Again, real heavy, master of my emotions, not their servant, King of Cups energy. So here we've got the Hierophant and the 10 of Branches. This is the ending to a cycle that was written, okay? This is a karmic cycle, but giving way to a soulmate cycle, okay? Walking away and in their King of Wands energy. Yeah, I heard, fuck this shit. Fuck these empty cups. Now I'm leaving. In the future, we have the regret, but a Queen of Cups energy. She is very healing, very psychic. She's very intuitive. She's very soft and nurturing. She's so intuitive that she can anticipate the emotional needs of the people around her. Okay, so I feel like this is an incoming Queen of Cups. This is not this is not you, viewer, in your Queen of Cups energy. This is a different Queen of Cups coming in. And she could have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in her chart. She's coming in with a cup of healing love, okay? To pour onto this regretful, painful Five of Cups energy. And in the future, it's like in the unseen, you feel that there is a new possibility of a Four of Branches, but only if you can completely free yourself of the burden of the old cycle. Okay? So that's the summary. I hope that's resonating with everyone. I hope that's making sense. I hope everybody's receiving the messages you're meant to hear for your highest good. If I'm resonating and you find good messages here, if you're jiving with my vibe, if you're vibing with my content, look in my description. I've got links to my email where I can be contacted for a one question tarot spread or a one question birth chart inquiry. Both of them, either one for $20. I'm new to giving personal readings, so I'm starting small. One question, we can do it on Zoom or Facebook Messenger, or it can just be an email. We don't have to see each other or whatever. Or a birth chart inquiry, where one question, and then I can look at the aspects in your chart and do a tarot reading with that. Also in the description would be links to my Venmo and CashApp for you to, if you feel so moved as to give a donation, would be very appreciated. If I am resonating, please leave a like. Leave a comment. I really appreciate comments because it gives me feedback. Share because it helps the algorithm get my videos seen, and subscribe. Okay, now we're going to go on to the ancestor messages and see what they have for us as encouragement, advice, or timing. I heard so. Cancer, Moon in Capricorn, please give us some insights for the collective for this cycle. That's way too many. She-wolf came out. Ow! Nope, that's too many. Ancestors, angels, animals, spirits, and nature. Please give us some insights. Some messages for the collective, please. Yeah, my cards are sticky because it's so damn humid. Okay, we've got Fire Guardian. That's interesting. It comes out right on strength. It says ignite your passions. So, even though there was that 10 of Cups there, it's interesting that I don't see any fire, any passion, any cups, any love, anything like that. It was just kind of formality. There was a contract. It was burdensome. We've got 10 of Wands twice. There wasn't any, passion here. Except now we've got Fire Guardian, which is ignite your passions. And they came out here, over here by strength. 6 of Cups and the Empress. Give us some more messages, please, for the Moon and Capricorn collective. These came out together. I want them separate, though, please. Separate. Sorry this is taking so long. There. Okay. We have a Shaolin Master and Medicine Guardian. All right. Let's see here. Fire Guardian is ignite your passions. Shaolin Master is be graceful in movement and action. I like that with coming here on the tiger. And Medicine Guardian, it's be open to healing information. And that comes in on top of the Queen of Cups. Remember I said she was coming in to heal this situation. Heal the parts of you that had spilled, I heard. So Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. It says connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. Oh, that reminds me of the 10 of branches with the scarab beetle, and 4 of them are on fire. It says ignite your passions. Yeah. You're being pulled by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you've recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks. That's the 10 of Wands, those old burdens and setbacks. What else was there? setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you're in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Again, that came out here on the Empress with the Six of Cups. That love from the past that somebody wants to maybe reignite. Shaolin Master. It said be graceful in movement and action. So I heard if you're going to make these moves, make sure they're not sloppy. Okay? Make sure that they are well planned and graceful. It says slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. Okay. What was gentle over here? The Queen of Cups, I think, was gentle. It says you're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. It says don't feel the need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Oh, refocus your gaze. That's that tiger energy where when you put your head down, the eyes in the back of his head come alive. Okay? Refocus your energy or refocus your gaze at this time. Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. I love that. It says, take a minute, take a breath. I heard, be mindful of your surroundings, but not just in the physical sense. Be mindful spiritually and intuitively of your surroundings, okay? He's holding a mantis. Dang. Look up what mantis symbolism. The praying mantis. He's holding a praying mantis in his hand. Look up what praying mantis might give you. Then we have medicine guardian. It says be open to healing information. Okay? It says listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. That's the thing about that Queen of Cups. She can be trusted. Okay? She's not fake. She doesn't come with motives, ulterior motives. She doesn't have an agenda. Her whole being and condition is to heal with love. Okay? You're being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you're working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you're working through something that is physically challenging, because we do have two sets of 10 of branches, 10 of wands, which is physical burden. Physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. Okay? That's beautiful. We'll get some the theme deck, and we'll get some other messages for the collective here. What are we? Are we at an hour? Oof, we're over an hour. Okay. So please expand on some messages for the collective in this harsh ending of 10 of Wands in order to build a brand new 4 of Wands. Also with the 9 and 10 of Wands, for me, Wands are physical health because they're the like life force, vitality, and blood and breath and things like that. Excuse me. I was fine all day, and I start talking, and I get all clogged up. So please pay attention to your health in this time, especially if you're ending a painful cycle. Okay, go for checkups, meditate, revisit your eating habits, get a good diet, you know. Okay, we've got insight card. This one comes up a lot. It's a quote from Star Trek from Captain Picard, and it says, "It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not weakness, that is life." So this feels like a reassurance that, yes, even though that 10 of cups in the past looked beautiful to everybody else, there was something that was not right. And your decision to let that go came with a lot of grief and loss and regret, okay? But everything about it, you made all the right decisions. You did right by everybody that was involved, except yourself. Because a lot of times in that card, you're not there, the other person isn't in it. And then, you know, you've got the 8 of Cups, which was knocking all that over, 2 10 of Wands. You had a lot on your mind, on your plate, in your energy, and with the Queen of Swords here, she really makes it her job to make good informed decisions for everyone involved, and it still ended up all those cups knocked over. So this insight saying it's possible to commit no mistakes and still lose, that's not weakness, that's just life. Okay, so be a little more forgiving on yourself. Archangel Gabriel, he's been coming out a lot lately. This is the Annunciation. He's the one that blows the trumpet at the judgment, okay? So this is clarity of divine purpose, intercession, miracles. Somebody got some insight. Now this came out, and I put it right on over the Hierophant, which is the soul contract. So this is somebody's gaining insight on what they were supposed to have been doing all along, I heard. We also have moon phases here. The moon is in Capricorn right now. It's going to go into Aquarius soon, okay? Aquarius is very detached, lofty energy. So somebody might be pulling their heart back in order to gain a higher perspective. Okay? I have it's all fun and games until someone gets poked in the eye. So something about the situation was fun and games until somebody got hurt. Okay? Then it wasn't fun anymore. And sometimes when that happens, the person that does the hurting just laughs it off and says, "Oh, come on, everything's fine. Shake it off. You're going to be all right. It's not even that bad. It's not even that big a deal." Things like that. We have Mars energy. Oh, where's Mars right now? Oh, I totally forgot. We also have another see, these two archangels have been coming out together a lot lately. Archangel Gabriel, the Annunciation. He gives clarity of divine purpose and direction. He is what did that one card say? That there were energies at work guiding you for healing? That medicine guardian? Archangel Gabriel says there is divine companionship at this time, okay? He is an escort through the underworld, which gives me very, like here with the 8 of Cups tipped over and he's walking off into the moon. That feels like walking into like a dark night of the soul. So this is a escort through the underworld. We also have Archangel Michael here, which is the protector. Call on me, I stand ready. Mercy, clarity, protection, justice, and cutting away negative energies. And I love that he's coming out right over the Eight of Cups because you're starting this journey in the dark, away from these cups that were empty. So put this vision in that he walks in front of you with that sword, the sword that the um Queen of Swords uses. That's all the same sword. It's the sword of truth. And the sword of truth is the sword that Archangel Michael wields because it's truth from the divine. So imagine you are going on your new journey and put him in front of you in order to cut away any negativity that's in your way. Okay? We have some that fell, and I'm going to reach over and pick them up. Okay, we've got remember you are water. So this goes with the medicine guardian card. Look, it's even green. It's the same kind of green. Okay, I'll pause that in case I want to screen cap it here. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so on top of the medicine guardian, to open to healing information, the card that says remember you are water, it says cry, feel, cleanse, flow, and let go. Flow was just mentioned in the Shaolin monk card, flow like water, and let go. And that is something that we are looking, oh, look, right on top of moon phases too, with the medicine guardian and the Queen of Cups. So, Moon in Capricorn, remember we were saying it's like go with the flow. You've got to feel the emotions. With the Strength card, you're trying to get a handle on them. And then we have the Hermit. This is the moth, because the moth is attracted to the lantern, the light in the lantern. And it says, look inward to the divine within, but don't stay there. Virgo energy. Virgos can get stuck in their minds when they're contemplating. They're all analytical. I don't feel that they are naturally an air. Okay, so they're an honorary air sign because they're ruled by Mercury, who also rules Gemini. But it's only that way because there's a myth that Virgo does not, we don't have a planet to rule Virgo. My theory is that there was supposed to be whatever planet was going to be between Mars and Jupiter, and that would have been a planet called Vulcan, who is the smith god, and that is very Virgo energy to me. So, anyways, they needed a ruler, so they gave him Mercury. Mercury handles the analytical side of Virgo. However, they can get bogged down in details. They can get bogged down in overthinking. Like I said, the Libras, we get bogged down in overthinking, but it's natural to us. I don't think it's natural to Virgos to dwell in that analytics because then they can get caught in anxieties and depression and stuff about information that they can't process or let go of. They can't digest it and they just ruminate. They ruminate on it like, you know how cows ruminate? They eat it and they swallow it and then they bring it back up and they re-swallow and they re-chew it. It's like that's the cycle that Virgo energy gets caught in, and that's the hermit. And the hermit will he will pull himself back to contemplate, a deep contemplation. The warning here is to not get stuck there. Don't stay up on that mountain. Don't stay in exile, okay? Follow that intuition because that spark, that lantern light that the Virgo holds is the light of source, okay? And that's the light that is in you. So use that to definitely analyze the situation, analyze your feelings about it, but please don't get stuck in the rut, in the rabbit hole of going round and around and around in analytics. At some point, You need to release yourself from that and actually go into like manifestation mode, okay? We get a couple more. I feel like that was a little bit scolding on Virgo energy. I don't like to do that. They're sensitive. Oh, a cauldron. Okay, that hasn't dropped in a long time. So there's something stewing, something simmering, something processing, blub, 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 blub. Something's cooking. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, cobwebs. I like that. Cobwebs, you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. So cobwebs develop. In fact, I'm looking at one right now, right above my gong. Cobwebs develop when there's been impurities, dust, there's stuff in the air that hasn't been cleared and it starts to congeal. It starts to attract other things. It's like there's a feeling that you need to just kind of dust things away. In the meantime, with cobwebs here, it's like you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. Because spider energy, especially the webs, they attract, collect, and protect from negativity. Okay, that's where the dream catchers come from, where the spider webs catch nightmares before they can get to you. So there's a feeling that there's divine protection here, but at some point the cobwebs need to be cleared. So you're going to have to go through and actually do some mental, emotional, physical, and psychological clearing. Okay? Do some meditations, take a salt bath, sweep, dust, spring clean out the storage units. Yeah, Jupiter energy, divine authority, protection, luck, and prosperity. Okay, but I see now sneaky is sticking out to me. There's something sneaky about this. I feel like this is prosperity on the down low. You're not going to see it coming. Let's just get a couple more here. Oh, that's too many. A couple more. Raven tried to peek. I like that because it's looking for signs and synchronicities. Ooh, the bell. Divine call. Spirit is present. Okay, that's good. Divine call. And, all right, that's good. Mercury. There we go. Mercury is in Cancer right now. I heard swift, clear, confident sharing of your emotions, okay? Own it. Protect it. Stick up for it. You know how you feel. You have to express it and you have to be true to yourself, okay? This is messenger, news, communication, thinking, and movement, okay? Mercury, again, it's in Cancer right now. It rules Virgo. I feel like Virgo energy is going to be coming into play soon. We've got the Hermit here and Mercury, okay? So that's what I have, collective. Capricorns, Sun, rising, moon, north node, any placement of Capricorn that is of concern. So if you want to see where in your life this moon in Capricorn is going to be playing out, then look in your chart and see where your Capricorn is. So if Capricorn's on the 5th house, it could be playing out in the area of life that has to do with your vitality, kids, leisure, playfulness, the father issues, not issues, but father relationships, things like that. If your Capricorn is like my Capricorn, I'm a rising, so it's 1st house Capricorn. So that's your identity and how you present yourself to other people, how you function in, your work and world. So that's where the moon would be playing out for those who have Capricorn rising. Look in your chart. If you need help with that, like I said, look in the description. My email is down there. I can definitely be contacted to go through your chart one question question birth chart inquiry for like 20 bucks, okay? So until I see you again tomorrow, thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all those good things that help the algorithm get my videos seen. Until I see you probably again tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and each other. Okay, bye.